Hold on tight as we take flight with the world's largest extinct flying reptile. With a wingspan bigger than a jet, Quetzalcoatlus was an incredible creature that dominated the prehistoric skies. But just how did this massive reptile take to the air? This incredible creature lived during the late Cretaceous period and was one of the largest animals to ever take to the air. With a wingspan of up to 40 feet, Quetzalcoatlus was bigger than a modern-day jet. Pterosaurs were a group of ancient flying reptiles that existed during the late Cretaceous era, around 68 to 66 million years ago. Quetzalcoatlus was a genus of pterosaurs that thrived during this time period. With a wingspan of up to 10 to 11 meters, it was one of the biggest flying creatures that has ever existed on Earth. It went extinct around 10,000 years ago. The Quetzalcoatlus was equipped with a very long and thin beak that it utilized to capture and consume its food. It was one of the biggest creatures known to have ever been capable of flight due to the immense size of its wings, which had a potential span of more than 10 meters. An extended finger bone served as the wing's primary structural component and was responsible for the majority of the wing's overall length. The animal's rear limbs were not very large and most likely served some kind of stabilizing function when it was in flight. According to estimations, the weight of a Quetzalcoatlus was anywhere between 70 and 100 kilos, even though it was quite a large animal. In spite of the fact that Quetzalcoatlus had a wingspan that was many times greater than that of the biggest birds that are still living today, it had a weight that was equivalent to that of a giant person. It is believed that Quetzalcoatlus was a carnivorous species that dined on a wide range of food such as fish, small animals, and even other reptiles. Its long, narrow beak was well adapted for capturing and devouring fast-moving, tiny food, which it could do because of its excellent adaptations. It is believed that the large wings of the Quetzalcoatlus allowed it to fly over the water in quest of fish or glide over land in search of other types of food. Quetzalcoatlus might have been an accomplished flyer despite the fact that it was so huge. Its wings had a form that was comparable to that of modern-day albatrosses. Therefore, they were well suited for flying at high altitudes. It is hypothesized that the Quetzalcoatlus took use of thermals, which are rising columns of warm air, to assist it in remaining airborne for longer stretches of time. But how did Quetzalcoatlus fly with such a massive wingspan? And how did this creature hunt and survive in the air? Watch till the end to learn more. It is probable that Quetzalcoatlus inhabited a range of habitats, including coastal areas and interior plains, during its lifetime. It is hypothesized that it traveled great distances in search of food, following the coasts of old continents as it went. This theory has not been proven. Because of its huge wingspan, it would have been an adept flyer, able to traverse vast distances with very little effort. The fossil record provides evidence that Quetzalcoatlus may have coexisted with a number of other creatures throughout the late Cretaceous period. These other animals may have included dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus and Triceratops. It is also plausible that it scavenged on the carcasses of these creatures, using its formidable beak to pull meat from the bones in order to eat them. The extinction of Quetzalcoatlus and other pterosaurs signaled the end of an era, but the fossils they left behind ensure that their legacy will continue to be remembered for generations to come. These fossils continue to give useful information about the history of life on Earth and assist us in gaining a deeper comprehension of the development of flying creatures. The Quetzalcoatlus is a fascinating illustration of the tremendous variety of life that has existed on our planet throughout its history. It also serves as a reminder of the many mysteries that are still waiting to be solved in the field of paleontology. From its massive wingspan to its unique adaptations for flight, Quetzalcoatlus was a true marvel of the ancient world. Despite its massive size, this creature played an important role in the ecology of its time, helping to shape the world we know today. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history. and we hope you enjoyed learning about this incredible flying reptile.